Okay, let me introduce Mr. Sanjay Moria. He is an artist of international repute and a self-taught artist at that. And he not only is an artist but also is a person who is highly enthusiastic about propagating the concept of art, idea of art among the youngsters, and had won several awards and also an honorary doctorate, as well as awarded with the title Kalaratna, and so on. And his artworks range, I mean, his artistic journey ranges from realistic to abstract expressionism. So, more as we discuss, we'll come to know each other. Uh, Anup Mitra. Yeah, Anup Mitra is an artist of international repute. He is not self-taught, so he has come from a background of formal training through art college, and he has exhibited his artworks across the globe and is highly admired. And his artworks are somehow, as I have seen, are I can it's a bit of a surrealistic, and always kind of nostalgic. So that's Anup Mitra. And as far as Mansi Sagar, yes, she is a Mansi is a very talented young artist who also comes from a background of formal training through art college, and she has won countless awards for through her artwork, for her artwork. And she specializes in realistic figurative paintings. And in her website she spells out that she wants to capture reality to the extent that the whole reality, including the mind. So that's Mansi Sagar. uh, Gayatri Mavuru also, she is a self-taught artist, like Mr. Sanjay Moria. She is a self-taught artist, and her paintings, I mean, the same thing goes for her too. She has a wide domestic repute, and her paintings range, I mean, mainly hover between kind of abstract expressionism as well as impressionism. Like so, uh, this is a little bit about Gayatri. And Sanjay Das. Sanjay Das is is a passionate man about photography and music. He is a person with a qualification in engineering. He is a mechanical engineer, but throughout his life, he is passionate about photography and music. He lives in a world of music and photography, though his geographical location says Dubai, but he lives elsewhere actually. And Sunandan, Dr. Sunandan is a professor of media. Your face is half visible, Dr. Sunandan. So he is a professor of media and communication, as well as an editor of the English magazine, literary English magazine Eastern Review, as well as a publisher of a very reputed publishing house, Sampark Publishing House. So, so this is what we are. And okay, a little bit about me. I am an author of English fiction. I have penned 5 novels. Mm, and also, I paint a little bit, and I love the history of art. This is this is more or less all about ourselves. Now, before we get into the the discourse about the particular topic, that whether it is necessary to go to art college for becoming an artist, I would like to say something, and then it's all yours. It is this, that I have been studying the history of art for quite some time. Mm, okay, the idiosyncrasies of artists and uniqueness and nuances of various artists, मुझे अच्छा लगता है. That is a curious thing. बट ये मैंने नोटिस नहीं किया कि कौन सी आर्टिस्ट ट्रेंड थे कॉलेज से, कौन आर्टिस्ट ट्रेंड नहीं थे। समहाउ इस पे नजर मेरा गया ही नहीं। तो ये बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वेबिनार मैं ये थोड़ा चेक कर रहा था। So when I was checking this, I stumbled upon a very strange statistics. Now, as I am not coming with a background of formal training in literature, and still I have written a couple of novels, so I naturally have a feeling going to college is not necessary. If you have it in you, and you can do it. It's like this. But the statistics I found is this: that in the world of in the field of art, since modern art came into picture, in the Western world, the big names, most of the big names, if we list down, we shall find that 50% of the big artists, the big names, were self-taught, and 50% came from a formal learning through art college. That is in the West. And in the Indian scenario, the whole thing is very different. In Indian scenario, you have to count. You can count by in your finger how many self-taught artists really made it very big. It will be hardly, probably 15 to 20%. 80% came through formal learning from art college. So this is a bit of a contradictory, counterintuitive finding I stumbled upon. So now on this topic, it's all up to you. So what do you think? Let us air our individual views. Maybe one of you can take up the topic. Who will? Maybe Mr. Maurya.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Sanjay.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Gayatri. Let me just thank everyone. Hello, Sunanda ji.
हेलो सर, सुलग्ना बोल रही हूँ मैं सर.
Mr. Sanjay Das. Hi.
Hi, sir.
Mr.
How are you?
Anup.
Hello.
And Sekar ji, a big thanks to you for bringing me on this platform to share my views on the topic.
Thank you.
Then I think new entrants are Mr. Amit Viswas. Hello, sir. And Anindita Basu. Hi. Before we start with the,
Hi.
as Mr. Sakat said, that it's a very controversial issue. I'll say two lines.
Yeah.
ये भाग्य की बात है कि हम इंसान हैं. ये भाग्य की बात है कि हम इंसान हैं और ये बड़े सौभाग्य की बात है कि हम कलाकार हैं. Now to understand this, whether it is really necessary to go to an art college, I'll be throwing some light on the what is art, on various aspects of art, and what is the purpose of art, so that it will become easy to understand. Because in the panel we have some non-artist speakers also. So the first answer to this is a very big no. Second is again yes. And third, yeah, it is good if you have an opportunity to go to the art college. I said a big no. Why? Because the artists, they are born. They cannot be made. It's an inborn talent. We know of many masters like Leonardo da Vinci, Van Gogh, and many others who never went to the art college. Or we have a look at different art fraternity and current scenario, like say in film industry, many superstars, they had never been to NSD, FTII or any other acting school. Or to rather make it more simpler, I'll give you an example. If you don't have a good voice, no music school can make you a singer. Yes? No doubt, you learn the theory of singing, but you won't be able to sing. So, second, I said yes, if you are looking to take up a job with your education in art, then yes, it is necessary, especially in government sector, in academics, where you'll be asked for your certificates. Many fine art students, say from drawing and painting, after doing their graduation, they migrate to commercial world of designing, and they approach advertising agencies, which are mostly in private sector. The ad agencies will never ask you for your certificates. They will ask for your portfolio. They prefer to see your work than your degrees. Then third, I said, yes, if you're fortunate to go to art college, because any knowledge, any education is not a waste. It will definitely polish your skills, improve your work quality. Now, first thing we have to look at what is art and what is the purpose of it. Many people do art for various reasons. Like there are people doing it for Swanta Sukhai. That is for their own self, for their own happiness. So in this scenario, no rules and regulations apply. You do the way you want to, or whatever you want to, as you want to. You are free to do it. Then there are others who make beautiful, eye-catchy visual piece of art to decorate walls. Again, that's a different category. There are artists making portraits, landscapes. There are many working in different styles like, say, folk or tribal arts like Rajasthani, Madhubani, Varadi, etc. Now we have to first understand there are many categories in artists. One is an artist, second is a painter, then you have artisans. The purpose of art is much more than making a beautiful visual piece. It shoulders a big responsibility. You have to have ideas, thoughts in your work. It's a tool, it's an instrument that can implement various things in the society. As the society keeps changing, as the people's faith keep changing, how can we bind art into boundaries? Art is a reflection of society, एक प्रतिबिंब है. It's a representative of society. It's एक प्रतिनिधि है. तो जब तक आपके आर्ट में कोई मैसेज नहीं है, समाज के प्रति कोई जिम्मेदारी नहीं निभाता है, लोगों में जागरूकता नहीं लाता है, तब तक आर्ट इज नॉट हैपनिंग. Talking about skill, as I said, first is artist, then painter. A painter is a skilled person who knows his tools, his styles. And yes, the art college can help you till this point. They can perfect your style, they can help you master your tools. But that's a skill. Artist requires ideas, thoughts. वो कहाँ से लाएंगे?
So you mean that do you mean that for the skill purpose, for the aspect element of skill for an artist, I mean getting trained in art college through a formal guideline is relevant, but the idea part does not come out of art college, right?
Yes,
It cannot be. That's
what I'm trying
exactly.
to tell. Yes, the art college can help till this point.
Yeah.
Again, not necessary that for to learn the skill you have to go to the art college. I'll clarify on that also.
Right.
जो ideas हैं वो ideas आपके अंदर हैं.
Okay. At
The
this
liberty to
point,
think, जो out of the box thinking, what we say.
yeah.
Do the art college, they provide atmosphere for this to give you this liberty to think out of the box, or
Yeah.
give you the liberty to think freely. Because again, they are helpless. Like to pass the exams, you have to secure the marks. Then to secure marks, you have to do these many number of assignments, these
Yeah.
many outdoors, these many landscapes,
Yeah.
etc., etc. So then where's the time? It's that race.
Yeah.
You want
So
to
let
gain more and more marks. You come have to. You want to have a class, then rank,
yeah.
etc., etc. So जो आर्टिस्ट बनने का प्रोसेस है, जो लिबर्टी है, वो कहाँ पे है इसमें? Right.
Why don't you let us hear at this point the artists over here who had come through art colleges, background of art college, what is their view? Maybe Mansi, why don't you spell out आपको क्या लगता है मौर्या जी जो बोल रहे हैं? आपका अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा. You are muted.
सॉरी.
हाँ जी.
नमस्ते, मैं मानसी सागर नासिक महाराष्ट्र से हूँ. मैंने नासिक के आर्ट कॉलेज से फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग ली है जीडी आर्ट की. जैसे कि सर ने कहा कि आर्ट कॉलेजेस में डेफिनेटली एक ट्रेनिंग दी जा सकती है जिससे स्किल्स डेवलप हो, एंड उसके बाद जो आर्टिस्ट का थिंकिंग है, जो माइंड है, वो अपने आप खुद डेवलप होना वो तो नेचुरल थिंग है, वो कहीं सिखाई नहीं जा सकती है. जरूर ऐसा है, लेकिन मैं थोड़ा प्रेफर करूंगी कि अगर दो व्यक्ति है, उनको पेंटिंग करना है, उनकी मनीषा है कि हम पेंटिंग करें, आर्टिस्ट बने, और अगर एक को हम आर्ट कॉलेज में डालें और दूसरे को अपने आप ही सीखने दे, तो डेफिनेटली ये होगा कि जो आर्ट कॉलेज में जाके सीख रहा है वो जो स्किल है वो जल्दी सीख लेगा. उसके साथ साथ जो आर्ट हिस्ट्री की ट्रेनिंग है या एस्थेटिक्स की शिक्षा दी जाती है, उसके चलते उसको जो थिंकिंग प्रोसेस है उसको एनहांस करने के लिए जरूर ही मदद मिलेगी. सेम साइड मुझे, ये मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन है कि अगर सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट है तो उसको काफी स्ट्रगल करना पड़ेगा इन सब चीजों में. हो सकता है कि उसकी थिंकिंग बहुत अच्छी हो, उसको बहुत सारा कुछ एक्सप्रेस करने का अंदर उसके कुछ हो, लेकिन अगर उसके स्किल्स प्रॉपरली डेवलप नहीं हुए हैं तो वो उसकी मदद नहीं कर पाएंगे. उसके मन में बहुत कुछ चल रहा है, लेकिन वो एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए जो एक नॉर्मल बेसिक स्किल्स डेवलप हुए होना चाहिए, वो अगर उसके नहीं होंगे तो उसको जरूर दिक्कतों का सामना करना पड़ेगा. यही काम आई थिंक आर्ट कॉलेजेस करते हैं. डेफिनेटली ऐसे होता था कि हमने 5 इयर्स का ट्रेनिंग लिया है, तो फर्स्ट ईयर फाउंडेशन में ईच एंड एवरी पार्ट में हमारे टीचर्स का इन्वॉल्वमेंट होता था. पेंसिल किस तरह शार्प करना है, किस तरह पकड़ना है, यहाँ से लेके पेपर कैसे सिलेक्ट करना है, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग उन्होंने हमें सिखाया. सेकेंड ईयर में जाके उन्होंने फिर अपना इन्वॉल्वमेंट थोड़ा थोड़ा कम करते करते फाइनल ईयर में बस हमारे टीचर्स जस्ट लाइक वो आके बैठ रहे हैं, हमारा अटेंडेंस ले रहे, इतना ही उनका इन्वॉल्वमेंट था. तो ऑब्वियसली उनका जो इन्वॉल्वमेंट था, मतलब एक थोड़ा इंटरफेयर करने का जो ये, वो थोड़ा अपने आप उन्होंने स्टेप बाय स्टेप कम कर दिया, इसी के लिए कि हमें थोड़ा फ्रीडम मिले अपनी तरह से एक्सप्रेस करने का. तो मैं थोड़ा, अगर पूछा जाए कि सेल्फ टॉट होना है या फिर फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग, तो मैं थोड़ा बायस रहूंगी कि फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग ये जरूर हेल्पफुल रहती है अदर देन सेल्फ टॉट। और दूसरी बात मैं ये कहूंगी कि ऐसे भी बहुत आर्टिस्ट हमने देखे हैं जो सेल्फ टॉट है एंड उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, वैन गॉग, फ्रीडा kahlo है, फिर भी उनके लिए जो स्ट्रगल था, मैंने उनकी पढ़ी है बायोग्राफी एंड ऑल, तो ये होता था कि कुछ स्ट्रगल उनके सामने आता था, जो बेसिक स्ट्रगल है कि वैन गॉग ने भी काफी स्ट्रगल किया, काफी दिनों के बाद देन उसने उसके मन की जैसे पेंटिंग्स बनाई। शायद अगर मुझे ऐसा लगा कि शायद अगर वो ट्रेनिंग उनको प्रॉपर मिलती, मीडियम हैंडलिंग या जो भी हो, तो वो और शायद जल्दी, मतलब वो जो स्ट्रगल था वो थोड़ा मे भी कम हो सकता था। तो इस चलते मैं थोड़ा सा बायस हूँ कि फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग अच्छा हेल्पफुल है। ऑब्वियसली जो थॉट प्रोसेस है वो खुद आनी चाहिए, आर्टिस्ट पैदा होके आता है, लेकिन उनको एक्सप्रेस होने के लिए फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग जरूर थोड़ा हेल्पफुल रहती है। दैट्स इट।
गायत्री, अच्छा अच्छा, मौर्य जी कुछ बोलेंगे, मैं गायत्री से सुनना चाहता हूँ। हाँ जी।
यस, मैंने जो अभी मानसी जी ने कहा मैं उससे पूरी तरह सहमत हूँ। और मैंने भी खुद मेरी बात में कहा कि यदि आप फॉर्चुनेट हैं आर्ट कॉलेज जाने की तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, मैं डिनाई नहीं कर रहा। मैंने कहा कोई भी एजुकेशन वेस्ट नहीं होता है, लेकिन आप एक चीज मानेंगी, एक क्लास में 40 स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं, कोई फर्स्ट आता है, सेकंड आता है, थर्ड आता है, कोई फेल होता है। तो ये तो इंडिविजुअल की जप्सिंग कैपेसिटी पे है। कोई आर्ट कॉलेज अच्छे आर्टिस्ट की गारंटी नहीं है।
Right.
And I'm sorry to say, I have seen people who have done masters and even doctorate who don't know how to hold a pencil. It's a very basic thing, you know.
Yes.
उनका काम बहुत खराब, लेकिन उनके उसमें डिग्री है। मैंने कहा हाँ, वो डिग्री का फायदा कि जॉब मिल सकता है। एंड एज फॉर द लर्निंग इज कंसर्न, आई सेड यस। मैं साइकिल जी ने बीच में कुछ सवाल किए, मुझे इस पॉइंट पे आना था कि देखिए, आप भले सेल्फ टॉट हैं, लेकिन स्टडी करना बहुत 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 नेसेसरी है। बिकॉज अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू नो योर सब्जेक्ट, यू वोंट बी सक्सेसफुल। और आप एक विधा में काम करते होंगे तो भी आपको दूसरी विधाओं के बारे में जानना है, बराबर है। अब्स्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए आपको रियलिज्म चाहिए। रियलिज्म का अंडरस्टैंडिंग के बिना आप अब्स्ट्रैक्ट नहीं बना सकते, क्योंकि अब्स्ट्रैक्ट क्या है, जब तक ऑडियंस उससे कनेक्ट अपने आप को नहीं कर पाएगा तब तक कोई पर्पस सॉल्व नहीं होगा, बराबर है। और एज पर नॉलेज वाली बात है, वी आर फॉर्चुनेट टू बॉर्न इन दिस सेंचुरी वेयर सो मच नॉलेज इज स्कैटर्ड ऑल अराउंड that will need the many lives to just solve that. It's up to you. So finally it all comes to your dedication, passion, hard work. इसके बिना कोई आर्टिस्ट सफल नहीं होता है। आप के लिए लेकिन आप काम नहीं करोगे तो you are not going to reach any point in life, you know. So most important is this: knowledge can be gained from anywhere. Yes, if you are fortunate कि आपको जाने मिलता है आर्ट कॉलेज, बहुत अच्छी बात है, आप एक थ्रो से जाते हैं। लेकिन मैंने कुछ शॉर्टकमिंग्स जो मुझे लगता है उस पर मैंने अपने व्यूज रखे। यस साइकिल जी, आगे फिर कुछ विचार आएंगे तो मैं आगे वापस बोलूंगा।
यस, ना आपने जो बोला, आई डोंट नो सुनंदन इज एबल टू हियर और नॉट। सुनंदन जी, आपको सुनाई दे रहा है क्या? आपका आवाज नहीं रहा है, यू आर एक्चुअली म्यूटेड, कैन यू अनम्यूट? बिकॉज
can you hear me now?
Yes. It's
yeah,
important.
okay, so yeah, I can come in if you let me come in. I can come in. I mean, the only thing is that I'm traveling in a car, so you sometimes see the city of Kolkata. So you know it's kind of
yeah, I guess it is visible actually. It's speeding by through the window, but again
yeah, I'm sitting in the back seat of the car. But actually, if someone else comes in, if I speak after 5 minutes, even better, because I will be then standing in a regular chai ka dukan on a pavement of Kolkata, and that will be even better artwork in the background.
Okay, fine. Then I'll catch someone else who is in the audience for a reason.
But I can make one quick comment.
Yeah, please.
I can make one quick comment about what Mansi ji said and what Mr. Maurya said. You know, one thing that comes to my mind, you know, Mansi ji was mentioning about Van Gogh, but we also have Rabindranath Tagore, who was a self-taught artist. And the other thing I think about the struggle idea, I think what Mr. Maurya was saying, if I heard him correctly, the struggle is there whether you go to an art college or whether you don't go to an art college. You know, people who go to art college, even they would struggle
Yeah.
to get established, you know, and many of them don't actually even get established. I think everyone gets established. I mean, established as a real serious artist or a great artist. Having said that, I think one point has been not touched upon so far in the discussion, which is that, and in this respect, this was not clearly spelled out by Mansiji, but I think this is a reality, which is that if you go to an institution, any institution, whether it's an institution of art or a medical institution or an engineering institution or anything, institutions work within certain networks, within certain ecosystems. So you get within your ability, your possibility, your chance to enter that ecosystem is higher. You already start with a vantage point, from a vantage point. So if you go to the JJ School of Art in Mumbai, then you will have professors who would know art gallery owners, and those art gallery owners will know buyers. So you are already into an ecosystem where you as an artist and more as an art professional or a seller of artwork or a producer of artwork, you get into that production, selling, buying network easily. That's what happens when you go to an institution. So to that extent, an institution can facilitate your being within the larger market and the larger ecosystem. But beyond that, I do not know how far necessarily going to an art college helps or doesn't help. But of course, there is one help, which is that all of us are not usually that greatly self-disciplined. Institutions help us to discipline ourselves. Many of you may know of this French philosopher and social scientist Michel Foucault. So one of his books is called Discipline and Punish. And, disciplining is there in all institutions. So that you can see that as an advantage or sometimes even as a disadvantage. I mean, I don't think Rabindranath Tagore would have become the artist that he became had he gone to the Calcutta Art College. I think most likely if he went to the Calcutta Art College, we wouldn't have seen the great artist that Tagore became.
Yeah.
I'll stop there. I'll keep listening to the rest of you.
Okay. Now, I'm tempted to say something here. When Sunandan ji said that it brings discipline. Yes, it does bring discipline, probably a formal time through formal training through a college or an academic institution. But let me speak about a little bit of history. Even in Indian context as well as global context, European context, most of the artists, as we find that half of the artists in Europe, the legends, half of the artists they came through formal learning through colleges. Okay, and 80% of them completely rejected the formal training and ran out halfway. If you take an example of a grand example of Picasso, half of his life has been formal training, extreme order of formal training in college, school, as well as his father. And he despised it so much, he hated it so much that the rest of his artistic career is simply dedicated to denying what he had learned. The other way around. In Indian context, you can take Sousa, the same story. Plenty of examples. So real creative minds actually don't thrive in an academic institution, academic atmosphere. Yes, it does offer discipline. In my opinion, academic atmosphere and disciplined, framework actually strangles creative soul. Yeah, a true creative soul. Is my view. Anyway, I'm not talking about in favor or against skill, but I'm just counter arguing against this point. So Anup, you are generally silent outside this webinar also, I know that, but please do speak and say something. What is your view? You are a
Yeah.
formally trained artist.
Yeah. First of all, namaste. Because I have got the training from Shantiniketan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. I got my training from Shantiniketan, and right now I am doing so many exhibitions here, and obviously out of India also I'm trying to do so many exhibitions. But the point that was mentioned, that struggle is there whether you are trained or you are self-taught. I would like to mention that being an artist, I'm still struggling to be established as an painter or as an artist. So now, our controversial issue is that whether we should be trained or self-taught. So, from my point of view, if we are under a formal training, we can improve our creative technical skills. Like if we are under any institution, we have so many different subjects simultaneously you can handle it. Like if you are doing painting, there is the department like sculpture is there, there is textile is there, there is applied art is there, there is graphic print is there. So if you are under any institution having all these different departments, so you have the facility to work with different technical skills, which you cannot do if you are a self-taught. Like if you are working at home or if you are working with your friends in a group, you can't have the facility to work with graphic department where you have to handle with big size of painting machine. You have to, if you are you can't have the opportunity to work with sculptures having a big space. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, this formal training can improve these technical skills, as I am also from my specialized department of graphic designing. Whatever I feel that if I was not trained in that particular department, then maybe I can't handle the medium properly. That is because my mentors or the professors who has guided me has shown me the proper way or proper path how to make the output, how to make it properly, which I think I could not if I am not in the institution. Even I can't handle the machine properly. That is the way is how the thing is done in the proper way, the process and guidance. That is, I think it's required, and that is helpful if you are under any training institution. Yeah, thing is that lack of from institution we are getting the degree like master degree or any degree. Lack of degree does not mean that lack of talent. Who are self-taught, they are really talented. I do respect them because in my group I have two of my friends who are really self-taught and they are doing very well, and they have their different medium of work. They have done some experiment on their way of stylization, and they're doing well. Sometimes this training, sometimes this training become like homework, like being in the classroom, like a teacher has given you the homework, you are doing that. Sometimes few students at that time do like that, is whether when they're getting admission in the institution, they do it like homework. Yeah, 10 sketches I have to show, I'll do that. But that's not the process. And I think for self-taught artists, they can produce some vigorous content energy in their work, which is not any process. Means whether your professor is telling you do the patch in this way, do the patch in that way. When you are self-taught, you are not under his or her supervision. Like you are doing yourself. So there is stimulus energy you can give on your medium, whatever you are doing. So that is a thing, and I think this is like pure creativity that is coming out if you are self-taught. Like not only self-taught, if you are under training, I think you should know the processes, and after taking all those inputs from their mentors, you can do experiment of yourself after doing that. Means when you are learned how to make the thing, you can able to break the thing also according to your own style, your own way, your own thinking. This is the way I think. And yes, Sanjay ji has mentioned once that a singer, the artists are always inborn talent. That's true. Like if a singer is taking the course under any institution or something like that, like he or she can guide the student how to pronunciate the properly, where you have to inhale, where you have to exhale when you are singing the thing. That's the process. That's a guidance which is really helpful if you are trained. This process maybe you may not know if you are self-taught. Yes, you can. There is so many mediums right now like YouTube and so many medias are there where you can get this training, but getting the training from a proper mentor physically is something different that I have experienced, because I got so many helps how to. Yes, thing is that when I was in the institution, never any of your professor will never tell you that do your painting in this process, do in this style. No, not like that. You do your way. They can guide you to explore it more. Right, in that time period when you are under that institution. So I think this institution is required, and obviously for this degree course or any type of institution that Sunandanji has mentioned, that there is a network. Like if you are under any institution, they organize some exhibitions which you can attend from when you are in the student, when you are student, like you can exhibit the thing, and in that process you can easily or I can say that better you can connect with the collectors or buyers. That is a process which become easier when you are under the institution. I think so. That's my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. Gayatri, now, what do you feel as a self-taught artist?
A very good evening to all of you. Am I audible?
Yeah.
You are.
Sanjay ji, namaste. Saikat ji, namaste. And all other friends present over here. A very good evening to all of you. I came from a background of biotechnology. I did my master's in biotechnology. I worked as a lecturer in biotechnology. Actually, I am an accidental artist who was destined to be an artist. Actually, other arts मुझे choose नहीं करती तो I would have been a scientist. But वो life मुझे इतना satisfaction, इतना होता है ना एक, you are enjoying your profession, you are feeling blessed to be in this profession. That type of feeling I get whenever I touch my colors. So basically, art is an emotion that connects you to yourself and to the world, and emotions cannot be trained. What I feel. And one more thing is, for mastering the craft, one may need skill or technique, but not to express themselves or to experiment. Being a self-taught artist, I got this freedom to do a lot of experiments. I don't know the boundaries, I don't know the rules, I don't know anything about what is this and what is that. So now I am a complete raw kind of person who can express any wild things. Like I don't know initially I don't know the color scheme. I don't know which color gives what effect on or which color, which technique gives you which impact. I don't know. initially. I didn't know initially. Yes, of course, being a self-taught artist, there are some drawbacks. Like we don't know the destiny, but we started our journey. But I feel that is awesome. We don't need to know the destiny. The journey is all, and the journey is everything. And I experienced a lot of uh, what I can say. मुझे इतना सेल्फ खुद को आप समझने लगोगे जब आप अपने आर्ट को समझोगे. So that is all about emotion and feeling. And one more thing, what I felt is when you are a self-taught artist, people won't take you seriously, and they मतलब judge you very quickly. Like artwork देखते ही वो बोलेंगे ये तो masterpiece नहीं है. So there is a lot of acceptance problem. आपका आर्ट एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया जाएगा. अगर ट्रेन्ड आर्टिस्टों के बीच में आप भी रहोगे तो they feel like the artwork is not that up to the mark. They feel like that, but nowadays they are accepting. See, अगर सब लोग बोल चुके हैं जितना भी बोलना था, अगर आप एक आर्ट कॉलेज ज्वाइन करते हो, definitely you will get the skills and techniques. But what about the ideas and emotions you want to express? Okay, so that really helps, and those are very fortunate people who attend art institutions. But सौभाग्य नहीं मिला कि मैं कहीं पे ट्रेनिंग ले सकूं. तो मैं खुद ही शुरू की थी अपना जर्नी with some sketches, and then I started using colors, basic things like color theory and complementary colors, and which effect, which color gives you which effect, technique. ये सब धीरे धीरे सीखे हैं हम. ऐसा नहीं है कि सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट सीखते नहीं है, हम भी सीखते हैं. वी आर सेल्फ टॉट, हम सीखते हैं, हम बहुत रिसर्च करते हैं, बहुत स्ट्रगल भी करते हैं. दोनों मतलब जो ट्रेंड है वो भी स्ट्रगल करते हैं, हम भी स्ट्रगल करते हैं, लेकिन हमारा स्ट्रगल थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होता है. एंड एज यू ऑल से कि हम एज यू ऑल सेड बिफोर कि अगर आप सेल्फ टॉट हो तो आपको वो जो नेटवर्क जो बोलते हैं वो नहीं मिलता है. वो यस आई एग्री विद दैट. जो आर्ट कॉलेजेस में रहते हैं उनको अपॉर्चुनिटीज ज्यादा रहते हैं, उनके लिए उनका आर्ट वर्क के लिए भी बहुत अप्रिशिएशन मिलता है. एंड अगेन जैसे संजय मौर्य जी ने बोला था, इफ a singer can be self-taught, if a dancer can be self-taught, and if they are self-taught, if a poet can be self-taught like Rabindranath Tagore, and they can get more acceptance and awards, accolades, everything, then why not a self-taught artist? I feel this कि self-taught artist को भी वो recognition मिलनी चाहिए जो trained आर्टिस्टों को मिलता है. ये मतलब ये मैं फेस की थी और संजय जी भी ये बहुत फेस किए थे. Being a very good artist and very excellent artist, Sanjay ji, but still he is struggling because of this. Only that certificate cannot validate your talent, or that cannot validate your artwork, whether it is worthy or not. So I feel like I feel like being very raw and very wild in expressing yourself is more important, just like our famous ancient artists do. उनको कौन सिखाया, वो कहाँ पे अटेंड किए थे अपना आर्ट कॉलेजेस या आर्ट क्लासेस. But still we are worshipping them. All artists are worshipping them. All artists are following them because देखिए उनका कलर, उनका एक्सप्रेशन, उनका जो भी सब्जेक्ट, वो सब भी बहुत यूनिक है क्योंकि उनको कोई गाइड नहीं किया गया. आपका जो इमोशन एंड आपका जो थॉट प्रोसेस है उनको अगर कोई चैनलाइज कर दिया, दूसरी तरफ लेके चले गए, तो आपका जो नेचुरल जो फ्लो होता है वो नहीं रहेगा. जी अनूप मित्रा जी.
एक्चुअली आप अभी आपने बोला कि गाइड करते हैं. नहीं, नो, एक्चुअली इन द इंस्टीट्यूशन दे डोंट गाइड योर थॉट, दे डोंट. I have experienced the thing. They don't guide you, sir. They can guide your process of work. Like you are applying the process of, but your thought is inborn. That is inside you. That's your expression. That's your emotion. What you are
giving on your canvas.
so
Yes.
no one will.
Your thought process.
That's the wrong concept, I think. As I'm from the institution, I have experienced that thing. They don't bound up in any of our thoughts. Even they will help us. Yes, they will give you some examples. See, you better you the way you are working. See this artist work. See that artist work. That may help in your thinking process. Okay, in this way they will guide, or maybe they will guide in your technical part. But no, in thought process they will not channelize you.
Yeah.
That I can guarantee.
सॉरी
And
मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि जैसे शायद आपके मन में ये चीज आ गई है कि अगर आर्टिस्ट किसी इंस्टीट्यूशन से आता है तो उसको डेफिनेटली हेल्प मिलती है, ये एक पॉइंट है। बट इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट कि अभी इंस्टीट्यूशन में आते हैं 30 स्टूडेंट पास आउट होते हैं एक बैच में, सपोज वो सारे के सारे आर्टिस्ट नहीं हो पाते हैं।
नहीं होते,
इट इज ऑल अबाउट योर ओन एक्सप्रेशंस। हाँ,
Yes.
थ्रू आउट आपके जो 5 साल की ट्रेनिंग है जो भी है उसमें आपको टेक्निकल ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है, थोड़ी बहुत थॉट प्रोसेस की ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है। जैसे अनूप जी ने कहा कि वो आपको चैनलाइज नहीं करते हैं, आपको वो फ्रीडम है। बट जो स्ट्रगल होता है ना आपके टेक्निक सीखने में एंड उसमें, वो स्ट्रगल आपकी थोड़ी सी कम हो जाती है। आफ्टर ऑल सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट भी है जो बहुत बड़े नाम उन्होंने कमाए, लोग उनको फॉलो करते हैं, बट वो लाखों में एक हो जाते हैं। सारे जन ऐसे नहीं है। अगर कोई सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट बहुत बड़ा हो गया इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि सब जनों ने इंस्टीट्यूशन जाना नहीं चाहिए, सबने सेल्फ टॉट होना चाहिए, ये मायना नहीं रखता है। और ऐसे भी नहीं है कि अगर आप नहीं जाओगे इंस्टीट्यूशन में तो आप बड़े आर्टिस्ट नहीं हो पाओगे। इट इज ऑल अबाउट कि आपके खुद के एक्सप्रेशंस किस तरह आते हैं। पर स्टिल आई कैन से कि अगर इंस्टीट्यूशन में जाते हैं तो आपका जो वो स्ट्रगल है ना, जो बार बार गलतियां करके, मतलब टेक्निकल स्ट्रगल में उसके बारे में कहूंगी, वो काफी हद तक कम हो जाता है। आपको डेफिनेटली एक आइडिया मिलता है। आफ्टर ऑल जैसे हमने पास आउट हुआ तब हमारी एज एन आर्टिस्ट का जो जर्नी है ना, तब वहां से स्टार्ट हुआ। जब हम पास आउट हुए तब हमारा थॉट प्रोसेस और एक्सप्रेशन करने का जो ये था चैनल, वो तभी से स्टार्ट हुआ। हम लोग भी अभी तक स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं कि अपना खुद का एक अलग आर्ट स्टाइल हो, जो डेवलप होते होते वो एक जर्नी है। इट इज नॉट अबाउट सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट। और ऐसा नहीं है कि इंस्टीट्यूशन से आए तो आपको गैलरीज रिकमेंड करेंगी। बहुत बच्चे आते हैं मतलब सीखते हैं इंस्टीट्यूशन में, और एट द एंड वो कहीं और ही जॉब कर रहे हैं जिससे आर्ट का कोई लेना देना नहीं है। ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि आप बड़े आर्टिस्ट हो जाओगे, आपका पेंटिंग सेल होगा, ऐसा नहीं है। सिर्फ इतना ही कहना चाह रही थी कि वो थोड़ा टेक्निकल का आपको जो हेल्प मिलता है वो थोड़ा अच्छा हो जाता है। या थैंक यू।
Okay, Sanjay, दादू के बोलते हैं। Sanjay Das, please speak about.
Good evening.
I think somewhere some noise is coming. Can you ask to mute? Yeah, Sanjay, what?
गरम हो गया।
हेलो।
Before.
या जो मानसी जी ने अभी कहा, मैं भी वही कह रहा था कि, और जो अनूप जी भी बोल रहे हैं कि वो आपका स्किल को पॉलिश कर सकता है। मतलब एक पेंटर बनने तक की एक लिमिट है, बराबर है। फिर आर्टिस्ट बनने की जर्नी उसके बाद चालू होती है। You know, you learn how to paint, etc., etc., etc. But that thinking, as I said, कि no one can fill you with ideas. You know, that has to come from inside you, and that is what makes you an artist. Otherwise, you are not an artist; you are a painter. And as far as we are talking about job and etc., you agree that an artist can employ a painter because he has ideas. You know, he will come up with ideas, concept, etc., etc., and he will employ a painter to, you know, fill the spaces. Baba, यहाँ ये color लगाओ, ऐसा करो, वैसा करो, etc. But a painter can never employ an artist, right?
True.
So, yeah, please.
Sanjay Das, what is your take on this? And Gayatri, you are not the only one. You are a biotechnologist. I am a mechanical engineer. Sanjay Das is also a mechanical engineer by profession. Okay, Sanjay, what's your view?
Hi, good evening to all. Basically, what think is what my thought process is already very clearly communicated by Anup, Gayatri, and Mansi ji and Sanjay ji. Already it is communicated. I cannot add anything new to it. What I also think like that same thing is fundamentals. It's the fundamental is required, like any subject, like a plumber, an artist. Ultimately, it's a work. It's a work, and we need to have some fundamental in place. Whether you go to school, you don't go to school, but you need to have your fundamental in place. That is the foundation. And from that, you grow. You grow your tree, you grow your branches are growing from there. So that is the base. So fundamental has to be clear. That is number one to me. And number two is significance. Every artist, like every human being, has his own thumbprint. His art is also should have his own signature, natural signature. So these are the two things. I'm not a professional, so I don't know about much about the market and the commercial part of it. But as an art, I feel these are the two important aspects has to be there. And let's already explained. It is a thought process, your expression, your emotion attached to it, and how you love this. How much you love your own art. Whether we, during the process of creation, we are more engrossed with from the other's perspective or from your perspective. You love it. You are enjoying it. That is the most important part to me. I should say that much. Thank you so much.
Just one thing. Since right in the beginning, I said that I stumbled upon something very peculiar. That in the Western context, half of the artists came from self-taught background historically, and in Indian context, it's not like this. Most of the artists are with a background from art college, and hardly few actually. We can keep on taking reference of Rabindranath Tagore or Ramkinkar Bej or couple of others, but then they are not many. Most of them are from art. Why do you think such discrepancy exists? What is the reason?
I think it depends what kind of Indian art, again, Western art, and Indian music, Western music. You tell me in Western music, how many people, how many renowned singer, what we come across every day. How many of them are taught in school and taught in classical music and all that? Very few of them. And there are classical musicians, and there are classical musicians are also there. So it all depends what kind of art you are producing, what kind of art you want to do it. So it's all about that, I feel so. And India, definitely Indian classical art and Indian art and those things, yes, it is more skill oriented than the Western art. I do believe that. And I also believe in this. I also believe in one fact that true artists will never be influenced. That is, the individuality is important. So that's it. If there is no hard and fast rule that I can do this by going there and there, but exactly as we discussed, fundamentals. So fundamental has to be clear, and from that foundation, how you grow it totally depends on you. And another important part, what I feel, I don't know much about it, although that to appreciate art, how many of us is in a position to tell that this is a good art or bad art, or this is okay? How many of us? Sunandan ji has just referred few minutes back that Rabindranath Tagore was a great painter, right? And I want somebody to come into the picture who doesn't know about Rabindranath Tagore and show his painting to him and ask him or her, is it a good painting? 70 to 80% will say it is not a painting. Rabindranath Tagore is a great painting, we say Rabindranath Tagore is a great I beg to differ. He is not a great painter. So it's all about, it's a very subjective thing and how you look into it. But as the art grows, it is very important to know how to appreciate art and how to say this is a good art and this is not a good art.
Okay. Yeah, Maurya ji, please carry on. Please speak.
ने अभी जो सर ने कहा, देखिए आर्ट को परिभाषित करना तो बहुत ही कठिन काम है, क्योंकि वो हर एक अपने अपने हिसाब से हर एक की ब्यूटी की परिभाषा अपनी होती है। और यही बात यहाँ पे आती है कि क्या होता है कि जब हम लोग आर्ट थियरी की बात करते हैं कि भाई आपका जो काम है वो क्यूबिज्म पे है या इम्प्रेशनिज्म पे है, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट है, पॉइंटिज्म है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, तो क्या होता है कि वो काम कम होकर के वो थियरी में बैठता है कि नहीं बैठता है, ये वाली चीज आती है। एक क्रिटिक के नजरिए से वो आर्ट को डाइसेक्ट किया जाता है। तब जो आर्ट है वो एक एलिट क्लास का ही होकर के रह जाता है। कला को जन सामान्य तक ले जाना या मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी होना एक वापस एक अलग चीज है।
Yes,
जैसे हम लोग की बात कर रहे थे तो हिंदी साहित्य की बात कर रहे हैं तो महादेवी वर्मा और उसके पहले बहुत सारे जो भी पोएट्स थे बहुत ही कविष्ट हिंदी में लिखते थे। अब दो पोएट आए, एक तो हरिवंश राय बच्चन जी और दिनकर जी, और आज की डेट में है आपके कुमार विश्वास जी, जो इस हिंदी साहित्य को बहुत ही सरल भाषा में जन सामान्य तक ले जा रहा है। तो ये भी तो एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मुद्दा है। क्या हम इसको डिनाई करेंगे? क्या कला का आनंद लेने का हक ऑर्डिनरी आदमी को नहीं है कि हम बहुत एब्स्ट्रैक्ट ही करें और एब्स्ट्रैक्ट का एक देखने वाला क्लास ही अलग हो? तो ऑब्वियसली राजा रवि वर्मा ने भगवान पेंट किए, रियलिस्टिक पेंट किया, वो लोगों तक पहुंचे, या राज कपूर जी ने सिंपल लैंग्वेज में गाने गाए जो कि एक ऑर्डिनरी लेवल क्लास में गुनगुना सकता है। सो दैट इज ऑफ समथिंग, वो भी एक रिमार्केबल चीज है। तो हम
fully agree with you. I fully agree with you.
कला को हम लोग किस लेवल में रखें कि भाई ये टॉप क्लास आर्ट है, ये सेकंड क्लास आर्ट है, थर्ड, आई डोंट थिंक देयर इज एनीथिंग लाइक दैट। हाँ, वो क्रिटिक्स उसको करेंगे, उनकी मर्जी है कि भैया ये आपने जो पेंट किया है ये थियोरेटिकली रॉन्ग है या इसमें नहीं फिट होता है, ये इस स्टाइल में आपने यहाँ पे डॉट क्यों डाल दिए। फाइन, ओके, दैट डजंट बॉदर मी।
संजय जी, मैं ये बोलना चाहता था, संजय साहब, मैं ये
नहीं कर रहा, मैं फर्दर डिफाइन कर रहा था, मेरे ओपिनियन रख रहा था।
नहीं, मैं ये बोलना चाह रहा था, I fully agree with you. You have taken it in a different way. What I tried to tell is there are thousands of Van Goghs roaming here and there. How many of us identify them? That's my point. I'm saying good, bad means qualitatively good, analyzing and saying it is good, it is bad. How many of us, and what drives the cost of an art nowadays?
Because
we talk about art,
we know just 5 of them. So every piece
you
is
talk,
not always good. You know? Yes,
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what drives its commerce, its corporates, it's the big houses. They're driving the cost, and we come to know, okay, he's a great artist. Okay, fine. But are you really evaluating the art? Are you really evaluating the art? It is a very good art. It's not a good art. I'm not saying categorizing and elite class. That's my point. It is something. It belongs to the elite class now.
नहीं, वो तो मैंने अपनी बात पहले ही कहा। कुछ लोग खाली ब्यूटीफुल आर्ट पीसेस बनाते हैं जो कि घर को डेकोरेट करने के लिए होते हैं। So that is also an art, you know, we cannot deny, fine.
नहीं, आप कहाँ बोल रहे थे? जो आर्ट ब्यूटीफुल नहीं होता है उसको भी खरीद के घर में लगाता है, और तो ज्यादा प्राइस टैग लगा के, जिसके पास कैपेसिटी है वो उसको करते हैं, राइट? तो पॉइंट इज दैट आर वी एजुकेटेड एनफ टू आइडेंटिफाई अ गुड आर्ट, which is more important than having great artists in our community.
There you are true. Like in India, art education is required, for which like what you are telling this, yeah, it's not evaluated properly. The art is not evaluated for everyone. But one thing I would like to mention that, yeah, actually, everyone means there should be a right person to see your work at the right time. So if it is means identified, then you may be a good artist. They will give you the success or other. Yeah, that's what I have told. I have mentioned the thing that is there. Yeah, I mentioned the thing in my sentence. I think you have already got it properly. So that is there. And like what you have said, like so many good artists are there in the market, but everyone is not identified and not evaluated because that is not there. Right. So it's the right person to see your work like in the right time. That is always not happen to everyone.
So I would hear among in the audience there is another artist who is a formally trained artist from college, artist Sulagna Bepari. So I would say that I'd like let us hear what is her view. I've just pinned her screen. Yeah, you are muted.
So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good evening to you all. I'm from Mumbai actually. आप मुझे ये भी कह सकते हो कि मैं एक सेल्फ टॉट भी हूँ और एक फॉर्मली ट्रेंड भी हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने बचपन से माहौल में ऐसे मतलब मैंने देखा है जो भी मेरे पूर्वज जो भी थे, मेरे दादाजी, मेरे नाना जी, जो भी उन लोगों के जो भी रहे हैं, उनके जो फैमिली बैकग्राउंड रहे हैं, तो आर्ट से रिलेटेड कोई ना कोई थे. तो मैं फॉर्मली मैं म्यूज़िक में ट्रेंड थी, तो और उसके बाद बचपन से सीखती आई. लेकिन क्या है कि अभी जो आर्ट के बारे में, जो गुड आर्ट और बैड आर्ट क्या होता है, ये हमारे मतलब नॉलेज में नहीं था, और ना तो अभी मैं चाहती हूँ कि इसके बारे में बातें करूँ. लेकिन हाँ, जहाँ तक मेरी समझ है, जो क्रिएटिव माइंड है वो अगर आपको एक्सप्रेस करना है आपके आर्ट के थ्रू, तो यू कैन डू इट. नॉट ओनली आप अगर आपके अंदर की जो चीज़ है, भावनाएं हैं, उसको आप सब्जेक्ट को आप अगर कैनवस में आप लाना चाहते हो, एक्सप्रेस करना चाहते हो, तो दैट डजंट मीन कि आपको कॉलेज जाना ज़रूरी है. हाँ, एक कुछ हद तक तो हम चाहते हैं, हम जानते भी हैं कि मेरी जो पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है कि वो है ऐसा है कि मतलब आप उसको निखारने के लिए, आपको आपके अंदर की हुनर और टैलेंट को निखारने के लिए ज़रूर वो एक गाइडेंस की ज़रूरत होती है, जो कि बहुत ज़रूरी है. और सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट के लिए थोड़ा मुश्किल भरी काम होती है कि हाँ, आर्ट फील्ड में जो भी आप लोग करना चाहते हो, तो उसके लिए एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बैकग्राउंड की ज़रूरत है. जो फंडामेंटल जो आपका जो फाउंडेशन है वो स्ट्रॉन्ग होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. जहाँ तक मैं समझती हूँ, उसके लिए मेंटोर की बहुत ही ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. तो मेरे समझ में जो आती है, अभी तक मैं इतना फॉर बीइंग ए मदर, एज अ हाउस वाइफ आप बोल सकते हो, एज अ प्रोफेशनल आर्टिस्ट भी बोल सकते हो, लेकिन मैं ये समझती हूँ जहाँ तक मैंने अभी तक जर्नी की है आर्ट के फील्ड में, और जब तक मैं ये समझती हूँ कि आपका जो सिग्नेचर व्हेन योर बिकम्स दैट बिकम्स योर ऑटोग्राफ, तो आपका जो सक्सेस है वो यहाँ ज़रूर लिखी होती है, लेकिन आपकी मेहनत जो होती है वो बहुत बड़ी चीज़ होती है, और सपोर्ट भी और सब कुछ एक तरह से वो आप बोल सकते हो. जो मेंटर होते हैं वो लाइफ लॉन्ग एक लर्निंग जो प्रोसेस होती है वो बहुत ज़रूरी होती है. लाइफ लॉन्ग प्रोसेस है ये लर्निंग जो है, तो ये हमें सीखते जाना है, और अपनी जो एक्सप्रेशन है जितना भी है, हम अगर उसको व्यक्त कर पाए और प्रॉपर चैनल के थ्रू जाए, तो वही बेहतर होगा मेरे लिए. यही मैं बोल सकती हूँ. थैंक यू सो मच.
Great. I would like to in the audience there is someone whom I had requested earlier to be in the panel, and he refused. He says art is not my forte, or I'm not an art person. But that person is a tremendous advocate of formal learning through college. Just not, I'm not going to embarrass him by asking him to speak. He doesn't want to, but just talk a little bit. What do you think? Dr. Amit Biswas, he's a professor of mathematics, statistics in ISI, and a great advocate of formal academics. Would you say something?
Thank you, Srinath, for inviting me to speak. Actually, as Srikant already mentioned, I am far away from the field of art. But I have been in the field of education, and after all, art is also a subject which needs to be learned. by either yourself or by a formal education process. And my feeling, I wouldn't even call it opinion, my feeling is that for large majority of ordinary mortals like me, the formal education helps us to reach a certain plateau. In the absence of that, many such models will possibly be just not noticed. They will be born and die. They will die. See, Ramanujams are few. Ramanujam did not have a formal education, but he went on to become a mathematician of the century. And similar may be the case of Van Gogh, who might not have learned art as a formal, but has gotten. Now, Ms. Maurya already talked about a class of 40, and there are people who have degrees, but eventually on the subject, therefore. This happens in every subject area, be it art, be it mathematics, or literature, everywhere. So that is not a very notable fact. What we possibly miss to note is, among those who do not receive formal education on art, how many are succeeding? What is the proportion of success among the self-taught artists? That I would think is a dismally low proportion. And this can be improved if art is learned through an education process. As I said, for ordinary mortals, a formal process is important. Exceptions are not what the society should go by, because the subject, be it art or mathematics or statistics, needs continuous supply, continuous contribution from those who are in the field. If you do not have formal education in art, that total amount of contribution to the field will possibly decline. I would stop at that.
Here I go back that the point that you said, that what is the percentage of people, how many percent of self-taught artists get recognition, or let's say get recognition as big artists, earn money, earn their living, and vis-a-vis how many formally trained artists get recognition, and what percentage of formally trained artists get recognition and become successful in commercial term as well as in materialistic term. Now, this is exactly the point I started, that in Indian context, it is very low. The strike rate of self-taught artists is very low compared to the Western context. Now, is it because that in Indian context, we need some authority to certify the credential of someone and then accept that person's worth, rather than recognizing the worth itself, compared to the Western world?
I would actually think the reason of difference between the Western world and India in the success of art is purely economical. In Western world, the economy level is higher, so most people have their basic needs anyway. So one can explore a field with a bit more freedom than people in India. We are a country, we are a poor country, we are a third world country. We remain so for a very long time. So here, unless you are able to satisfy, you are able to kind of ascertain that your basic needs are fulfilled, you cannot explore your hobbies or your thought process or whatever. I actually wanted to study Bangla, I tell you. I wanted to study Bangla. But if I had studied Bangla, I would not have been where I stand today. I had to study mathematics, statistics, which is more sellable a subject, where possibly I can get a job better. So that happens, but more so with art.
Okay, that's interesting. We are already 8:15. So is there anybody from the audience wants to say something or throw up some point of view which is not discussed in this forum? Okay. So I think audience doesn't have any further question. So among us, so what is the conclusion we come to, that going to art college is probably, if not necessary for learning art, but it helps develop a career, is it? To help develop a commercial success and career.
I would like to mention one thing, that whenever we are under any training institution, we have like 30 to 35 students in each year, each and every year. Okay, so there are different departments are there. Like you have to learn commercial art, which is really not possible if you are self-taught artist. Like if artist does not mean if I am doing the exhibition and painting, I'm an artist. There are so many different arenas are there where artists involved in for their profession also. So in that case, if I am in an institution where I could learn how to do a graphic designing, how to do a commercial art, like for advertisement, for film. So there are different arenas which you can learn under an institution and with a mentor only. So which can help you in your further living, or it's a profession. Not like I'm painting only, because in this every batch of students, everyone don't want to be like an artist to be like exhibiting the thing. They want to explore other arenas also. And in that case, I think that degree course, that certificate, that helps them to help their steps easier. Their process becomes further easier. So in that case, I think training is required.
Yeah, Maurya ji, you were saying something.
Yeah, मैं देख रहा हूँ कि हमारे साथ में उमाकांत कानाडी जी भी जुड़े हुए हैं.
Yes, I can also see that. Yes.
Yeah, so Umakant ji, we would like to hear you, sir. As the time is running out, कुछ line आपसे. And after that, I don't know if I'll get a chance to. मैं मेरा close करने के लिए खाली दो बातें कहना चाहूँगा कि with changing times, रोज नई नई चीजें आती तो हम लोग हर चीज सीखने के लिए वापस कॉलेज नहीं जाते हैं. तो यही पहलू है. और एक और चीज है कि Shakespeare never studied Shakespeare to become Shakespeare. So it's
another great one.
Enough to go to an art college. If you're fortunate to have a guide, mentor, you are really blessed with a silver spoon. But if you're not, don't give up. Have faith in yourself. जैसे मुझे नहीं कोई मेंटोर मिला या गाइड मिला, तो मैंने अपने आप से बस यही कहा कि मैं भी एक दरिया हूँ. मैं भी एक दरिया हूँ, अपना हुनर जानता हूँ. जिस ओर भी चल पड़ूंगा, रास्ते खुद ब खुद बन जाएंगे. तो अपने आप में फेथ रखिए, मेहनत करिए, लगन रखिए. आपके पास में डिग्री आ गई, आप आर्ट कॉलेज चले गए, 5 years आपने कर दिया, लेकिन आपने उसके बाद में काम करना छोड़ दिया, तो आप को कुछ भी हासिल नहीं होना है. यस, ये है कि आर्ट कॉलेज से आप हैं या जॉब में लोग हैं, तो दे हैव असेस, दे हैव कॉन्टेक्ट्स where somewhere they can get nominated, etc., etc. उसके benefits हैं, but benefit was not the मुद्दा for the discussion today. तो वो एक चीजें हैं कि भाई इसका benefit क्या है या उसका benefit क्या है. So let us not go into that. And yes sir, कानाडी जी आप बोलना चाह रहे थे शायद.
हाँ, नमस्ते नमस्ते.
नमस्ते.
मेरे ख्याल से अभी जो बात चल रही है इसमें पहले तो मैं पूना से हूँ, और दो बातें इसमें है. मैं आर्ट कॉलेज में भी हूँ और आर्ट में काम भी कर रहा हूँ. अभी बहुत क्वेश्चन आर्टिस्ट के हैं, जैसे कि पास आउट स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं. हमारे यहाँ पे डिग्री और डिप्लोमा दोनों भी कॉलेज हैं. मेरे ख्याल से मैं 91 से पास हूँ, डिप्लोमा पूना से ही हूँ. लेकिन उस टाइम में बहुत फर्क था और अब भी बहुत फर्क है। उस टाइम हमें बहुत जरूरत थी कुछ पढ़ाई करने की या कुछ कामनाएं थी हमारे सामने। अभी के बच्चों के सामने ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि मुझे ये सीखना है, खाली सीखना है, लेकिन उसके लिए मेहनत करना कितना आसान है वो उनको अभी पता नहीं है। जैसे कि हम जब बच्चों को बोलते हैं कि भाई ये 10 स्केचेस करके लेके आओ, तो 10 में से एक भी स्केचेस नहीं करता है, कुछ भी बहाने बताते हैं अभी। तो अभी ये आर्ट में थोड़ा सा ये हो रहा है कि किसने क्या किया है वो बैठ के अभी उनको पता चलता है। पहले हमें ढूंढना था कि पहले गैलरी कौन सी थी, वो गैलरी में क्या चल रहा है, वहां पे हम जाते थे, पेंटिंग देखते थे और किसी आर्टिस्ट के साथ बात भी करते थे। अभी इन बच्चों को इतना घर में बैठ के मिल रहा है, कौन सा भी पेंटिंग उसको करना है तो वो पहले देखता है रेफरेंस क्या है। अभी जो बच्चा रेफरेंस देखता है वो बच्चा आगे क्या काम कर सकता है। तो इसमें मुझे ये कहना है कि आर्ट कॉलेज जाना चाहिए और आर्ट कॉलेज में जो सिलेबस होता है वो सिलेबस इसीलिए होता है कि उसको टेक्निक पढ़ाए जाए। वो टेक्निक क्या है, उसका ड्राइंग कैसा है, वो कैसे देखना चाहिए, उसके ऊपर लाइट कैसा गिरा है, उसको शैडो और लाइट कैसे हो रहे हैं, और पेपर हमारा 2 डायमेंशन है। तो ये सामने वाली चीज जो है हम रखते हैं, जैसे कि स्टिल लाइफ हो, वो सामने 3 डायमेंशन में दिखाई देता है और उसको हमारी आंख, मन और हाथ, ये तीनों चीज जब इकट्ठा होती है तब कोई नया पेंटिंग या नया कोई वो आर्टिस्ट या वो कलाकार बन पाएगा। क्योंकि वहां पे उसको पेपर पूरा फ्लैट है, उसके ऊपर उसको पेंटिंग या कोई भी चीज उसको वहां से निकालना है पेपर से। वो कहाँ से आती है, जब कोई आर्टिस्ट उसके मन में पहली बात आ जाए और उसके ऊपर उसने जब काम किया होता है तभी उसको वो निकल पाता है। अभी बहुत से आर्टिस्ट ऐसे हैं कि जिसके साथ या तो पास आउट बच्चों के साथ मेरा कुछ कॉलेज खत्म होने के बाद मेरे स्टूडियो आते हैं, कोई आर्टिस्ट मुझे पूछता है, जैसे बेंगलोर में कोई है, कलकत्ता में कोई है, तो उनके साथ जब बात होती है तो उनको कंपोजिशन या तो स्पेस डिवीजन उसके बारे में कुछ पता नहीं होता है। वो कहीं पे देखता है, चलो कहीं शो में गए हैं, कहीं आर्टिस्ट का काम देखा है, उसको लगता है कि भाई बहुत सही है, बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन जब वो निकलने की कोशिश करता है तो बहुत अलग से काम निकलता है। उसमें स्पेस डिवीजन ना होती है, ना कलर का कोई कॉम्बिनेशन होता है, ना कोई आर्ट के फॉर्म होते हैं। वो बोलता है इजी है आर्ट करना। आर्ट करना इतना इजी नहीं है, इसलिए कई कई आर्टिस्ट को 10-10 15-15 साल निकलने जाते हैं। उसमें से मेरे लिए कम से कम 15 साल मुझे वो टेक्निक है, उसका फॉर्म है, वो निकलने के लिए इतना साल जाता है। तो ये सबको पता है, लेकिन अभी क्या ट्रेंड हो रहा है, इसका पेंटिंग बिक रहा है तो चलो भाई उसका ये काम करेंगे हम, इसका बिक रहा है तो चलो इसके का कुछ फॉर्म लेंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता है। और कुछ कुछ बातें ऐसी है कि ये भी गैलरी को भी पता होना चाहिए कि कभी कभी गैलरी, पहले गैलरी आर्टिस्ट को बड़ा करती थी, अभी गैलरी का ही बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, तो गैलरी को जो पेंटिंग बिकता है उसके साथ आर्टिस्ट के साथ गैलरी बात करती है। तो जब बात होती है तो क्या कई गैलरी बहुत पॉपुलर है कि जो कई आर्टिस्ट का ही काम बेचती है, जो अच्छे लेवल पे आर्टिस्ट है, दूसरे आर्टिस्ट को नहीं लेती। कई आर्टिस्ट के, कई गैलरी के पास बहुत अलग का काम है। इसमें गैलरी का भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि गैलरी क्या करती है उस आर्टिस्ट के साथ, ऐसा भी है। और अभी जो पहले वाले आर्टिस्ट या जो अभी आर्टिस्ट कुछ काम कर रहे हैं, अच्छे अच्छे कुछ काम कर रहे हैं, तो वो बहुत मेहनत ले रहे हैं। अभी के बच्चों के साथ ऐसा हो रहा है कि उनको लगता है कि चलो स्केच निकालेंगे तो इजी है, तो वो बात नहीं है। अभी हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत अलग अलग सिटियों से बच्चे आते हैं डिग्री में, इसमें दो बातें होती है, और जैसे कि अभी पता है कि कमर्शियल आर्ट ये आर्ट की बात अलग है, और फाइन आर्ट बोले तो पेंटिंग की बात बहुत अलग है। कमर्शियल आर्ट की बात क्या होती है, उनको जॉब तुरंत मिलता है, और ये पेंटिंग में बच्चों को बहुत मेहनत लेनी पड़ती है। मेरे ख्याल से कम 96 से कॉलेज में भारतीय विद्यापीठ में मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ। अभी तक हमारे इसमें एक 4-5 बच्चों ही, जैसे कि एक बैच में 30-40 बच्चे होते हैं, उसमें से लास्ट ईयर तक सब बच्चे काम करते हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद में उन बच्चों को अभी भी पता नहीं है कि क्या करना है। 3 साल पहले कम से कम 10 साल का, अभी उनके लिए सब ऑनलाइन है, सब गैलरी है, सब आर्टिस्ट, जैसे कि कोई भी नाम डालेंगे तो वो आर्टिस्ट का पूरा काम ऑनलाइन दिखाई देता है। ये इतनी सुविधा हो गई है, फिर भी ये बच्चों के ऐसा लग रहा है कि नहीं, ये हम कर सकते हैं, लेकिन जब ये पास आउट होते हैं तो उनके सामने एक क्वेश्चन मार्क होता है कि मुझे क्या करना है, उसको अभी पता नहीं होता। फिर कई बच्चों वॉल पेंटिंग में जाते हैं, कई बच्चे अलग अलग आर्टिस्ट के पास, जैसे कि स्कल्पचर आर्टिस्ट है, उनके पास काम करते हैं। पहले थोड़ा सा पेंटिंग में अच्छा मार्केट था, अभी स्कल्पचर के अंदर ये बच्चे बहुत अच्छे काम कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि पेंटिंग और स्कल्पचर में बहुत अलग है। मेरे ख्याल से पेंटिंग में ड्राइंग का भी होता है, जैसा कोई बच्चा पेंटिंग करके स्कल्पचर में जाए तो उसके लिए बहुत इजी होता है, क्योंकि स्कल्पचर में ड्राइंग पूरा स्ट्रक्चर उसको खड़ा करना होता है, तभी उसको पता चलता है कि ड्राइंग क्या है। इसलिए और अप्लाइड और पेंटिंग और स्कल्पचर, ये तीनों में पेंटिंग अलग बात हो गई अभी। पहले पेंटिंग अच्छे से सेल होते थे, अभी तो ये लॉकडाउन में तो पूरा आर्टिस्ट की बात बहुत खराब हो गई है, तो अभी आर्टिस्ट क्या करेंगे, ऐसा भी थोड़ा चल रहा है। अभी स्कल्पचर के जो बच्चे हैं वो स्कल्पचर में बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए अच्छे दिन है। और रही बात अप्लाइड की, अप्लाइड आर्ट में तो हमारे यहाँ पे तो कंपनी आती है, ये बच्चों का इंटरव्यू लेती है और उनको प्लेसमेंट मिलती है लास्ट ईयर में ही। तो पेंटिंग के लिए बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है। अभी कहने का मतलब है कि उसमें आर्टिस्ट आगे जा सकता है, लेकिन उसको बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। इसीलिए ये आर्ट के बारे में अभी पूना में हूँ तो पूना में कोई गैलरी भी नहीं है ज़्यादा, 2-3 गैलरी है, उसमें से अभी ये गैलरी थी के वो बंद हो गई है। आर्ट टुडे थोड़ा स्लो चल रही है, लेकिन मोनालिसा है, मोनालिसा ये कोरेगांव पार्क में है, और 1-2 क्या गैलरी खुल रही है, उसमें भी थोड़ा सा ठंडा है, लेकिन पूना के लोगों के लिए बॉम्बे नजदीक है, इसीलिए कोई भी खरीदने वाला है तो वो बॉम्बे जाके आर्ट खरीदता है, ऐसा थोड़ा सा है। और पता नहीं मुझे आगे, लेकिन मैं सबको यही कहना चाहूंगा कि दिन तो बदल जाते हैं, मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, और मेहनत करेंगे हर दिन। हम कोई भी आर्टिस्ट हो, उसको जिसकी जिसकी जैसी स्टाइल हो उसमें काम भी करना चाहिए। जैसे कि मेरा अभी काम जा रहा है ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट का, उससे पहले मेरे 3-4 अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट थे। अभी मैं थोड़ा नया मेरा सब्जेक्ट आया है, वो मैंने औरा आर्ट को दिया है, उसके पास ही दिया है। कभी कभी गैलरी बोलती है कि हम आपके साथ ही काम करना, जैसे कि मेरे साथ दिल्ली के 2005 से 2012 तक मुझे ही काम देना है, ये उन्होंने मुझे कहा था। तब मुझे पता चला कि मुझे उनको ही देना है। कभी कभी आर्टिस्ट ने भी सोचना चाहिए कि मुझे क्या करना है। कोई गैलरी आपके साथ बात करती है तो वो भी थोड़ा सोचना चाहिए, अपना थोड़ा सा, मेरे ख्याल से मैं नहीं दूंगा ऐसा मेरे ख्याल से नहीं होना चाहिए। मेरे ख्याल से कि 2005 से 2012 तक मैंने उस गैलरी के साथ जितना भी मैं काम करता था उसको दिया था, लेकिन 2013 से मैं खुद गैलरी के पास जाता था और मेरा काम दिखा के उनसे बात करता था। तो उसके बाद में काम कर रहा हूँ अभी। अच्छी बात है, सबके लिए ये तो अच्छा हो सकता है। आगे भी मेरे ख्याल से थोड़ा सा अभी मार्केट डाउन रहेगा, लेकिन डाउन नहीं है, जिसका काम बिकता है तो बिकता है। तो ये मेरा कहने का मतलब था, तो आप देखो कैसा है। धन्यवाद।
Okay, Maurya wanted to say something, but probably we are
उमाकांत जी
heading
ने
towards
बहुत
the
सी
very
अच्छी
end
अच्छी
of the
बातें
time.
बोली। सॉरी
I hope it doesn't shut down suddenly.
सॉरी
No, I hope it doesn't shut down suddenly. It's scheduled for 1.5 hours, so I hope the meeting continues. I don't know what Zoom does actually.
Yeah,
So
let us see.
if it stops, we will know that the time has run out in the meeting setting. Okay, please carry on.
So should we say goodbye?
No, I am not saying. I said
okay.
that the meeting was set up to 8:30.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works in Zoom. If it
I think it
goes
goes on
blank
for
suddenly,
10,
we will
15
know
minutes.
that
It goes
because
on.
of Zoom it has gone out. Yeah.
Okay.
We have no problem. We can carry on. But unless the meeting automatically stops, which I don't know of. Yeah.
उमाकांत जी ने बहुत बीइंग अ आर्ट प्रोफेसर, उन्होंने जो चीजें बोली उसमें बहुत से पॉइंट ऐसे थे। एक चीज तो पहले मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि वी बोथ आर महाराष्ट्रियंस, वी बिलोंग टू महाराष्ट्र एंड आवर लैंग्वेज इज मराठी। एंड इन मराठी में कहावत है, मराठी एक म्हण आहे, शिवाजी सारखं काढणे आर्ट नव्हे। वह कहने का अर्थ कि शिवाजी के जैसा बना लेना कला नहीं है, कला उसके आगे है बहुत कुछ। और जैसे सर ने कहा कि पेरेंट्स के पास पैसा है, आर्ट कॉलेज भेज दिया, उससे कोई आर्टिस्ट नहीं बन जाता है। वैसे ही मेरे पेरेंट्स चाहते थे मैं इंजीनियर बन जाऊं, मुझे साइंस कॉलेज भेज दिया, तो खैर मैं इंजीनियर नहीं बन गया। तो आदमी अपने इंटरेस्ट से बनता है, और इंटरेस्ट होगा तो आप आर्ट कॉलेज जाने का आपको नसीब है या नहीं है, आप मेहनत करेंगे और आप सफल होंगे। सर ने जैसे बातें की, तो सर कानाडी जी यहाँ पे मुद्दा हमारा फाइन आर्टिस्ट का था, पेंटिंग का था, न कि कमर्शियल आर्ट का, एडवर्टाइजिंग का, या वैसे तो एनआईडी है, आपका ये है, आपका आईडीसी है या आईआईटी का जो इंडस्ट्रियल डिजाइन में है, देन यू हैव इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग, यू हैव फैशन डिजाइनिंग, लॉट ऑफ थिंग, बट हियर आवर कंसर्न वाज फाइन आर्टिस्ट, राइट सर? सेकंड, राइट?
Exactly.
ये पेंटिंग आर्टिस्ट की बात चल रही थी, तो ये मुद्दा है। और जो सेल वाली बात थी, तो कैसा है कि पिछले दिनों में काफी कुछ हुआ, डीमोनेटाइजेशन हुआ, जहाँ पे कि आर्ट का सेल होता था जो कैश में होता था, डीमोनेटाइजेशन के कारण वो बंद हुआ। या जो न्यू रिच है, जो देखा देखी है कंपेरिजन में कि भाई पड़ोसी के यहाँ है तो हमें भी लगाना है, वो आर्ट लेता है। तब ये होता है कि न्यू रिच शो ऑफ करना चाहता है, वो ज्वेलरी पे, बैगेज पे, गाड़ी पे, इन सब चीजों पे खर्चा करता है, क्योंकि these things he can always carry with him or her to the parties, to people and show, कि मैंने ये लिया। वेस्ट पेंटिंग जो है कि आपके घर में लगती है, और घर में कितने लोग आएंगे जो पेंटिंग देखेंगे। सो आर्ट बाइंग पे बहुत चीजों का असर हुआ है। और एक और चीज यहाँ पे है जो कि सर कहना चाह रहे थे, मैंने बहुत से प्रोफेसर देखे आर्ट कॉलेज के जो बहुत टैलेंटेड आर्टिस्ट थे, लेकिन उन्हें जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं मिला, एंड आफ्टर सम टाइम दे लेफ्ट द जॉब, है ना। सो विद आर्टिस्ट दिस इज प्राइमरी इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि आर्टिस्ट को अपने काम से एक सक्सेस, एक सेटिस्फेक्शन मिलना इम्पोर्टेंट है। वो जॉब में सैलरी मिल रही है, सब कुछ है, तो बट एज एन आर्टिस्ट वेदर ही सेटिस्फाइड, या वो देखता है कि प्रोफेसर 30 साल से लगे हैं, तो उन्होंने जो 30 साल पहले पढ़ा था वो आज के समय में रिलेवेंट है क्या, मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है, वेदर दैट पर्सन इज गेटिंग अपडेटेड। सो लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर ऑन दिस टॉपिक। सो आई विल कंक्लूड विद दिस। होपफुली जूम ने हमें किक आउट नहीं किया है, so I'll give the opportunity to someone else who would like to share something more.
So,
I think,
I think,
Saikat, it's such a subject जिसका this is always debatable and this is always controversial issue. जो ट्रेंड है वो शायद बोलेगा कि हाँ ट्रेंड होना थोड़ा फायदेमंद होता है, बट या व्हाट संजय जी हैज ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड दैट whether you are trained or you are not trained, you are self-taught, you need to continue your work. You need to practice your work. Then only you can get your style. You can be a perfect artist. Otherwise, there is no.
It's a lifelong journey. Kala sadhana.
Yeah, obviously. It's
Or
a meditation.
at the end तक you cannot say कि you have perfected your art. You know, you will never. You will always remain a student till the last breath of your life. You will remain a student. You know. With every new painting, it's always a challenge to improve yourself to do something new in that painting. Then only you succeed. Otherwise, you become like a stagnant water. You know?
And I think there is no way you will be satisfied. Means at any age, whenever you are doing what type of
you
painting,
should not be.
Everything you should not be. Otherwise, it will stop. So I think it's a controversial issue, but I think whether you are trained or not trained, we should continue our journey only.
Yes.
That's all. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had a wonderful discourse.
Gayatri.
Yeah.
Sumedha, you didn't say a single word. Payal ji is also there. Payal ji ka
So I am not from a typical art background. Yeah, other form of art, music.
अपने ओपिनियन रखने बहुत से लोग हैं यहाँ पे आर्टिस्ट नहीं है.
So for me, guru बिना कौन बताए बात बड़ा कठिन जमघाट. So there has to be a guru to guide you. Yeah, definitely we cannot just ignore that fact. And when a child starts his learning phase, so like he needs a proper kind of guidance. It may be his mother or someone. So self-taught thing is for me, I don't know the exact concept what is self-taught, but there should be some guidance or inspiration that we get the idea from someone that कि किसी से तो कुछ देख के ही हम सीखते हैं. ऐसा एक बच्चा, every child is powerful imaginer, so their imagination is something else. अलग लेवल पे होता है.
ये जो कि कॉलेज नहीं गया हो.
हाँ. So if it's that,
तो जीवन जीने के लिए भी इंसान को सीखना पड़ता है. बाहर से सीखता है, किसी भी बांधने से सीखता है, सीखना पड़ता है. हमें जिंदगी का निर्वाह करने के लिए सीखना है. अच्छे इंसान बनने के लिए
सीखना तो है, किसी से ना किसी से सीखना है. हाँ,
कहीं से भी. और कॉलेज नहीं.
हाँ, अगर हम लोग
अगर ये इशू था.
अगर हम लोग रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर को देखें तो I'm not I'm not telling that I'm not regarding him as a artist, as a painter, but yeah, अगर पोइट्री देखें, संगीत देखें, तो उनका जो कैपेसिटी तो वो कोई टिपिकल कन्वेंशनल स्कूल में कभी गए नहीं, पाठशाला वैसे कुछ गए नहीं, लेकिन वो जो एक कॉम्पिटेंस होना चाहिए, कॉम्पिटेंट होना चाहिए, एक स्किल होना चाहिए, जहाँ पे आप विदाउट अ प्रॉपर गाइडेंस अपनी लाइफ में एक्सेल कर सकते हैं. ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं कर सकता कोई, डेफिनेटली कर सकता, लेकिन he has to have that competence of skill. तो और कोई भी आर्ट कॉलेज में जाएंगे तो ऐसा है ना, कुछ I have not been to any art college, typical like painting and art college, but एक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होता है. तो कोई अगर कुछ ऐसा कुछ जैसे स्कल्पचर हो या फिर कुछ हो, कुछ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हो जो घर में सेट करना इज नॉट पॉसिबल, लेकिन हम वो सीखना चाहते हैं तो वी शुड गो देयर, बिकॉज वहाँ पे जो प्रोफेसर्स फैकल्टीज रहते हैं वो बहुत ट्रेंड स्किल्ड होते हैं, और जो कोर्स मॉड्यूल होते हैं वो बहुत efficient people has formed that course module. So definitely we can gain something or other from that course. Knowledge जो है हमारा अपना आइडिया है जो अपने पास रहेगा, but if we get that technical knowledge with our idea and that technical knowledge combined together, we can make wonder. So हम लोग ये नहीं बोल सकते कि वहाँ पे जाके फायदा नहीं है, डेफिनेटली है, कुछ तो सीखेंगे जो शायद अपने आप से हम सीख नहीं पाए. और वो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हमें हमेशा वी कैन नॉट सेट अप एट होम. और एक चीज है, इफ वी थिंक अबाउट आवर इकोनॉमी, इंडियन इकोनॉमी, बाहर के मैं नहीं बोल सकती क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट स्पॉन्सर करते हैं उन लोग के लिविंग एंड लाइवलीहुड. उन लोग का ऐसा नहीं है कि वो जाए तो घर में भी रह के वो लोग, उन लोग को वो अर्निंग्स मिलता है कि वो अपना स्किल को और डेवलप करे. बट इन इंडिया इफ वी सी आवर इकोनॉमी, सो the family structure is nowadays mostly nuclear family, and we just cannot think that we want to strive hard to gain our skills staying at home, and we won't have to join any job. It's not practically possible nowadays. We have to join something or other to gain our livelihood, and if we are artists, we have to stick to our passion. For that we need to learn, और हम लोग को देखना है कि क्या क्या options है. तो उस regard art colleges do deliver a definitely beautiful course modules where we can learn a lot, and then we can join anywhere and excel in our careers. But yeah, we cannot deny the fact that art colleges में जाने से कुछ फायदा नहीं है. Yeah, definitely we have. And if you have to excel as a self-taught artist, then you have to be very skillful, very competent. Otherwise, it's not possible in this like practical situation. It's not possible for a person with this economic condition to just learn, stay at home. You just strive hard to learn. You just put some effort and time continuously, and you keep on learning, and just you can't just have any livelihood and you just stay fine. No, it's not possible for someone without joining somewhere. And no, I don't think that it's possible for someone to just self teach and just keep running their life. No. So यहाँ पे दोनों ही important है मेरे लिए, कि एक teaching, एक guidance हो, और अगर आपको कहीं पे जॉब में ज्वाइन करना है तो प्रॉपर गाइडेंस, जो आपको उस करियर ओरिएंटेड ट्रेनिंग एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. और आर्ट बैकग्राउंड जैसे एनिमेशन फिल्म में होता है कि अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट्स होते हैं, जैसे बैकग्राउंड आर्टिस्ट होते हैं, या फिर एनिमेशन जो एनिमेटर्स होते हैं, या फिर स्टोरी बोर्ड आर्टिस्ट होते हैं. तो एक कॉलेज में अलग अलग जो स्कोप्स, अलग अलग जो एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं वो सिखाते हैं. वहाँ पे हम लोग एग्जैक्ट स्पेशलाइज्ड ट्रेनिंग मिलता है हम लोगों को, and then we can put that thing into our career and we can excel in our career. We have to have a livelihood. We cannot just tell that job. No, we cannot ignore the fact that we have to join somewhere. So in that order we need to learn specialized thing जो हम शायद खुद पे ना सीख पाए. एक गुरु बहुत जरूरत होता है. So without guru, the journey will be difficult and time consuming. We can learn, but it will be time consuming. That's it.
Great. I think we got to pack up now.
Just one thing. Can you see this? Can you see this screen now? You cannot see that, I believe.
No, it's not visible.
It's not very clear, Sanjay. It's white, something white shapes we see. Maybe some white shapes.
It's a famous installation work.
You are Marcel Duchamp.
Exactly.
Marcel Duchamp.
Fountain.
Porcelain.
What kind of? Exactly. And few days back, there was a banner. There was a banana and a sticker. You know that the famous art, which was sold at $1 million, I believe. What kind of guruji do we require to create these arts? What you consider as art?
Absolutely.
You tell me. You are saying this is one of the. If you go and hit internet, the major installation works, you will find that.
Sanjay,
you will find that.
Sanjay, just a minute, because they can't see. Of course, they will be familiar with. It's a wonderful example that you picked up. I explain a little bit. If I give a reference, they will know. This is the starting point of modern art. This is the starting point of modern art. And Marcel Duchamp, who was a self-taught artist, what we are using the term, he never went to an art college, and he was, he was tired of looking at the conventional ways which the academics were teaching. So this is at a point of time when the outsiders of the art world, those who were doing something different, that kind of people, they were struggling, not getting accepted. And sometime at that point, this guy, young man, 24-25-year-old, he walks into a plumbing shop and picks up a porcelain urinal and brings back home. And you will be knowing the story in any case. And he turns it upside down, places it upside down, writes some crap on it, R Mutt or something, some kind of crap, some name. some pen name, pseudonym, and sends it for the exhibition in their own exhibitions. That is, these progressive artists exhibition. They were the judge. They were themselves the judge, and they are aghast. What the hell it is? They themselves begin fighting. And this guy himself is in favor of the stuff, and he defends it. Nobody knows he did it, and somebody takes it up and smashes it. It breaks into pieces. Again it happens. 17 times it was crashed. And then the newspaper, the media gets the whiff of it, that somebody is sending something weird, something disgusting, just an urinal. What is this to do with art? And it gets space in the newspapers, in the media. And then he comes out. Now the thing is, it is $1 million question whether this porcelain was a piece of art or not. But that is the starting point, that he passed on a message, shook the whole world of art, that I am calling this upturned urinal as an artwork. Now look. Now this is the point where idea becomes the raw material, not skill.
And a recent case, and a recent one. I think you cannot see that. Okay, no. It's called Comedian. Okay, Comedian is a 2019 artwork by Italian artist some Maurizio Catalan. The work is, you know what? A fresh banana and a duct tape pasted on the wall. 3 fresh bananas. 2 editions of the piece sold for $120,000 US. My dear Payal, what kind of Guruji do you require to paste a banana on the wall with a duct tape?
Absolutely.
When it comes to the aesthetic sense of any creativity, you cannot define what is aesthetic thing. It differs to pupil and pupil, and it's subjective, completely subjective. You told that if an art is beautiful to you, it might not be that good to someone else. But yeah, there are wonders that happen through a different kind of artist. Like I told Rabindranath Tagore, he didn't go through any Pathshala, the conventional definition of Pathshala, he didn't go through it. But yeah, you need to put that amount of skill and time to form wonders. But here, when it comes to whether art college helps you to join the career or not, only if I stick to that point, then yeah, definitely we need to learn a specialized courses just to fulfill our livelihoods. Otherwise, if you put your complete concentration and your time behind your art and passion, you don't need any particular course. But that the thing is, you have to put your time and effort behind that.
Yeah, of course.
But in today's practicality, I'm not talking about abroad, India, practically it's not possible for all the houses, all the kids, all like in middle class family, we know that we have to join somewhere. We just cannot put our efforts throughout our life to learn something and deliver a masterpiece. It's not possible, and you just cannot expect from a guy that you don't join somewhere and just keep on working on your dreams, your passion, and you create a masterpiece at the end of your life. You just cannot ask a person in our economical status in India. So if I consider this fact only, that the career point, and if I combine this two only, the career, and if you need to join any course or art college, definitely we need to join to manage the time. Otherwise, it is very time consuming if you keep on exploring by yourself. You don't have got that time. You have
we started our discussion on fine art. We didn't talk about the discussion was not aimed for.
Last he asked me that whether if like he mentioned it, that if like does it help joining art college, does it help in career or not? So I'm just sticking to that point.
Yeah.
If we have to join somewhere, then we need. Otherwise, if you have to create a masterpiece, you don't need to join anywhere. You have to put effort, your passion, your energy. That's it. throughout your life, you may take time to create one masterpiece, but you will use.
But this banana and the duct tape, which is pasted on the wall and sold at $120,000, and we all people educated here sitting in this screen, appreciating them and without not criticizing that, is it a good practice? Do you feel that is a piece of artwork?
Yeah, definitely.
Worth selling at 120? Huh? It is a piece of artwork? Do you feel it is a piece of artwork?
No, listen, praising a good work is definitely good thing. Praising a good
Just I
work
want
is
to say
definitely
one thing.
No.
This is we are changing the topic little bit. We are actually discussing आर्ट का प्रॉपर एजुकेशन होना ये फायदेमंद है या नहीं. अभी ये जो आप कह रहे कि बन एंड ऑल, तो ये थोड़ा अलग जाता है. एक्सप्रेशनिज्म या रियलिस्टिक आर्ट है वो थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट वे में जा रहा है. अपना जो मेन डिस्कशन है कि फायदेमंद है या नहीं है जो आर्ट एजुकेशन प्रॉपर ले रहे हैं. अभी ये जो आपने बताया कि बनाना उस पे चिपकाया है वो इतने में सेल हुआ है ऑल. फर्स्ट थिंग कि कितने में किसका आर्ट सेल होता है वो अच्छी बात है या नहीं, ये और भी अलग डिस्कशन का बिग टॉपिक है. द थिंग इज कि अगर उसने ये किया है तो उसको भी कुछ तो फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग लेनी पड़ती होगी. अगर उसने कुछ अलग एक्सपीरियंस है, लेकिन अगर उसने कुछ अगर सपोज कोई स्कल्पचर बनाता है अलग वे में तो भी दिखा रहा है, फिर भी उसको स्कल्पचर कैसा बनाना है उसका एक फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग होना चाहिए. अभी जैसे कि वैन गॉग की वो अलग तरीके से एक्सप्रेस कर रहा था. मैं वैन गॉग जी के बारे में इसलिए बोल रही हूँ क्योंकि मैंने स्टार्टिंग में उन्होंने स्ट्रगल किया, एट द एंड जाके उनका जो खुद का भाई था थियो, उन्होंने देखा उसका स्ट्रगल एंड जाके उनको कुछ आर्टिस्ट के दिए कि आप इनको फॉलो करो, इनको कॉपी करो, आपका ट्रेनिंग फिर आपका ड्राइंग परफेक्ट होगा. द मेन थिंग इज कि यू शुड बी गो इन स्टार्टिंग इन प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग, देन यू कैन एक्सप्रेस इन एनीथिंग अनदर वे एंड ऑल लाइक दैट. तो मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी जैसे द्रोणाचार्य जी ने उनको एकलव्य को सिखाया नहीं, फिर उनका अलग स्ट्रगल था, लेकिन उन्होंने रेफरेंस लेके वगैरह सीखा. द सीखना इज द मेन थिंग. सेल्फ टॉट हो चाहे कॉलेज में ना जाए, द मेन थिंग इज कि कोई तो होना चाहिए जो आपको स्टार्टिंग में कोई पाथ दिखाए, कोई मीडियम से इंट्रोड्यूस कराए, देन आपका ओन एक्सप्रेशन ये आपकी खुद की चीज है. जैसे मैंने अपने कॉलेज से सीखा जो फंडामेंटल्स, उसको लेके मैं अभी एक्सप्रेस करने की फ्रीडम में अभी गेन किया है. तो ये मेन टॉपिक है. अभी ये आर्ट है कि नहीं है ये द डिफरेंट पार्ट. द मेन टॉपिक इज ऑफ द डिस्कशन कि फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग होना अच्छा है या नहीं है. तो आई कंक्लूड विद दिस.
No, I just tried to link as because we were talking about the commerce part of it and we are talking about the schooling part of it. My question was that to create a $120,000 art, this kind of art which has been sold, do you require formal education? That was the point, and that was the link in between.
Sanjay, I think this is like this point is not concluded by everyone. That I maybe like that artwork, you may not, but there is nothing means what we have discussed few times before. Like there is no good art and bad art. There is no grammar.
Yes, the aesthetic sense can be evaluated.
Yeah, that's exactly. So that cannot be evaluated in that way. There is no grammatical. There is no such definition that this is good art, this is bad art. It's a creative thinking what he has explored on his own medium. That is good to you or not. That is not the ultimate thing, right? And our subject is like whether to attend art college to become an artist or not. It does not mean that we are discussing on only the fine artists who are doing the art college. They may shift for their livelihood in the commercial artists. They are also an artist. We should consider that also.
Of course.
Right?
May I add something here?
Yes.
I'm tempted
I
to
think
say somebody saying something.
Yeah, Rohan here.
No, so many times Rabindranath Tagore has been referred, so I just am very much tempted to say something. Training, I mean, going through an academic institution for 4 years or 3 years eventually tends to generate an expert. Now, somehow I feel that there is a thing called expert blindness, and expert blindness is a limitation in this form. Like, for instance, it happens even in the field of engineering. Like, we are those who are trained engineers from a college, from a good college and all that for 4 years. If we have studied seriously, then we the learning which we had through some strict courses, it becomes part of our identity and part of our ego. So we refuse to think beyond the boundary. So this is expert blindness. So the expert blindness is a very dangerous thing, which prohibits people from going beyond think beyond the box. Now, as far as Rabindranath Tagore is concerned, we are referring so many times. It's a very interesting statement. He never learned, right? And the kind of paintings he did, those are extreme order of expressionist paintings. And curiously, at a point of time when at the same time, actually, more or less at the same year, other Western artists were doing exactly similar kind of expressionist paintings. I don't know how come. When there was no internet, no Google or WhatsApp, so he didn't have any option of copying somebody, or that guy did not have an option of copying his work. However, at a very late age, he got recognition. When he was asked how he did this, he said a very interesting thing. He said that my journey in art is like a blind man walking on a rope, because the blind man does not know that he is walking on a rope. The moment he comes to know, he will fall. So his being blind means I am an untrained man in art. I don't know what is right and wrong. So I could walk on a rope. I could do absolutely anything. I don't care, because I don't know what to do, what not to do. So, okay, you can say that maybe artists like that were highly talented. They had extraordinary abilities and all that. That is true. But then I think their lack of formal training somewhere helped them to unleash their genius entirely. This is my view. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I want to say two things. Saikat.
Yeah, Rohan. Sorry, I forgot to send the link.
I don't believe Marcel Duchamp. Modern art began with Marcel Duchamp. You said Marcel.
Marcel Duchamp. Yeah.
Yeah. It did not begin with Marcel Duchamp. I think postmodern art is derivative of Marcel Duchamp.
Yeah, way before. Yes.
Okay. Second thing I want to say is, to be an artist, I think one should read a lot.
Absolutely.
Because art constantly needs to justify itself. And with the change in forms, now there's an explosion of forms in the art world. Now with that, art constantly needs to justify itself as being art. Art constantly needs to justify itself as being art. To be able to justify itself as being art, one has to know the history and one has to do a lot of reading. So I think one may even justify theoretically or in an artistic way how the banana on the wall is a work of art. I don't agree with that, but one may justify, and that I think that is the path to art. That is the future path to art. More than skill development.
That is what Maurya ji said very nicely sometime back, that something new happens and you cannot go back to college to learn that. Right? Art is not static.
Yeah.
If you live for 80 years and if you are out of the college at the age of 20 to 23, you cannot expect art to remain where it was when you were at 20. So it will keep changing. So you don't learn the nuances of art just from the college. Well, okay, I mean, college has its positives and negatives, of course. So okay, so anybody?
Yes, sir. I want to say कि starting में जब भी art का हमें training मिलता है, it is not like कि हम throughout art colleges में जाते रहे. Art is self learning, आपकी journey ये खत्म ही नहीं होने वाली है. Last साल तक अपनी ये searching and वो खुद का तभी start होता है. But again I can say कि at the starting point you need to learn some basic things. After on अब जो new things आती है वो, जैसे कि मेरा art college खत्म होने के बाद मैं नए मिल रही हूँ, उनसे डिस्कशन होता है. इट इज नॉट फॉर्मल ट्रेनिंग. you can call it informal ट्रेनिंग. अभी जैसे हमारा डिस्कशंस होता है अलग अलग आर्टिस्ट के साथ, तो उससे भी हम किसी ना किसी से कुछ ना कुछ सीख रहे होते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं अभी नया सीखने के लिए अभी वापस आर्ट कॉलेज में जा रही हूँ, बट इट हेल्प्स मी अ लॉट. जो स्टार्टिंग में बेसिक्स हमने सीखे हैं, इज दैट. थैंक यू.
Absolutely. So should we call it a day now? I think we had a good discussion, and a million thanks to all of you for taking such active participation in it. So
it's a great pleasure, Shekhar, to be a part of this panel and privilege. And thank you so much for inviting us. Thanks a lot. It's a great discussion.
Thank you so much, Shekhar. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Moria ji. Thank you, Sanjay.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Mansi. Okay. So we end it.